Remember Argentina's century bond? It just hit a record low. Imagine a country that has a history of default 8 times just in the last 200 years. And they pitch this idea, hey, we'll sell a bond that doesn't mature for 100 years. And they sold out. Sold out. Completely insane. I don't know who was buying this, truly. But now they've dropped to a record low. That's not a good sign for the century bond. I don't think any real investors bought these bonds. I mean, it has to be, I can't think of anyone who would be silly enough. Of course, they won't hold it to maturity anyway, but okay. And to make it even worse, what a country does every time is they implement new taxes, new regulations, and constrict and make things worse. So they say, hey, foreign investors, we're going to take some taxes on you. You want to invest in this country? We're going to tax you. We need as much investment as possible right now, but we're going to tax you on it. Very silly. At a time when the country needs that money coming in. If you have hot money coming in and just flowing in, it's destroying your country, you could then apply taxes, you could then put restrictions and tariffs and whatever it might be. But when you're desperate, this doesn't make any sense. Argentina implements capital gains taxes for foreign investors. Foreign investors will now pay Argentine capital gain rates of 5% or 15% depending on the asset or the currency. I don't think that's a good idea personally. I mean, there's a lot more to it than what you'll read in this article here, but I'm not going to repeat myself. All right. This article is Topsy Turvy. It's out of Forbes. The guy goes up and down. Don't even bother reading it, but basically, I'll just mention a couple of points. Argentina looked good for emerging market bond lords and distressed asset investors in late 2017. Everyone believed in the government of Macri. He was doing the right thing. Argentina was going to come back and was indeed already returning to the capital markets with welcoming arms. The reception is now getting cold. If not, it should be and will soon enough. It's going to be there. I don't think so. I definitely don't know where this individual gets that idea. I've seen this all play out before. The government is using the central bank reserves to artificially inflate the peso, and we have pesky high inflation. Argentina's economic team looks lost. And then, we go into some more details. The economy there has not been doing well. The government has been trying to step in, trying to manipulate the currency, trying to be able to play with the markets here, and it's not looking good. It looks like default is around the corner again. That's all I'm going to say. And then I just want to show you a couple little points here. Brazil, look at their CPI, increasing here as well. It's getting worse. This isn't showing you a true experience of what Brazil has been dealing with here at this time, but I just want to show you that. Number one, there's a website called tradingeconomics.com, one of my resources I use all the time, and you can see all different economic indicators on this site. So I'm always checking it to be able to, if I'm doing a video about Argentina, what I'll do is I'll go to tradingeconomics.com, I'll see that, and then I can from there see other countries. I could see what their stock market is, their inflation rates, their, everything. Every statistic is probably available to you on the site, depending on the country, of course. But Brazil is encountering high levels of inflation. The middle class is not there. They have, different problems as well. And I think the contagion is there geographically because South America in general is not doing well. Another one of those countries, Venezuela. In Venezuela, inflation quadruples to 18,000% in 2 months. The individual who calculated this, Steve Hanke, I believe it's pronounced. And what we're seeing at this point is a giant jump in inflation. He's supposedly one of the world's top experts in inflation. He's at the Johns Hopkins University, calculating 17,968%, registered at the end of April, already surpassing what the IMF said it would be throughout 2018. And I think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to get much worse. in the near future. Everything that they put into place to try and stop it is really just making it worse ultimately. So that's all for this video. If you found it informative, please give me a thumbs up. If you're from Argentina, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to know what's happening with the boots on the ground. You need to tell me what's going on there so I can hear it from you. That's so important to me, and I'm sure all of the other subscribers all over the world want to know what you are seeing, what you are experiencing. If you've lived there, if you have family there, please let me know in the comment section below. If you don't feel comfortable commenting there, you want to notify me personally, you can do that at my email address, david@themoneygps.com. I want to hear from you, and I do appreciate that very much. Last but not least, if you found this video informative, I know that you will find my books, The Money GPS, and my newer release, Global Economic Collapse, even more informative. You can actually flip through these books at Amazon. There are links in the description of this video. Just click on that. It'll bring you over there. You can flip through the books for yourself. Take care.